Hello, this is a short training video to show you how to import new patients into your RoboReception Review system. So what you will need to do is export a list of patients from your practice management system on a weekly basis of those patients that have been into the practice within the last week. Save that as a CSV file. Try to keep that file as small as possible. So we only need first name, last name, email address and mobile number. So any other data you can delete. Now, RoboReception Reviews could have issues with uploading data if, for example, you have email addresses missing or lots of duplicate content in there. So it's worth just having a quick review of your file before you upload it, just to make sure everything looks okay. Save it as a CSV file, and then once you've done that, log into your review system and then come over to the right-hand side and press your import button. Choose your file, making sure you select a CSV, and then you press import. And now what we need to do is match the columns in your CSV file to the fields within our review system. So if you have first name and last name saved as two different columns, then you can ignore the file, the section labelled name. If you only have a full name, then select that one. So I've got separate columns, so I'm going to call first name, last name, and then I've got email address, and my phone numbers are in the column as well. And you press import. That will have a little think about it, and then it will add those patients into your review system. You don't need to do anything else now. What will happen is in the background, emails and SMS messages will be sent out to those patients over the coming days and weeks. If a patient gives you a green thumbs up, then you're going to get a notification, and you'll also get a little icon over here that says reviewed. If following that your patient then leaves you a Google review, it's best practice to just log into here and tick the reviewed button. That means that it stops the message flow going out to the patient, so they're not going to get further messages from the lead tracker. However, if you miss that, it doesn't matter massively. It just means they might get one or two other messages asking them to leave you a review. If that patient leaves you an amber or a red rating, then they won't be presented to your Google review page, but they will be offered the chance to share feedback with you, and that feedback will come through to you guys at the practice via email. And that's it. You're going to notice over the coming days that this column is going to change, so people will drop off once they've got to the end of that message flow, or indeed that they've left you a Google review already and you've ticked to say they've left you a review. So best practice, do this on a weekly basis, ideally the same day each week, to make sure you're capturing it. If you upload a patient more than once, so for example, if a patient came in to see you last week for a denture fit, coming in this week for an adjustment, they might still appear in your CSV file. However, our system will know that they've already been sent it, and it won't send it again unless in 11 months' time you upload them again because they've come in for a checkup, in which case they would request, they would get those emails coming through as well. Any questions, get in touch with us at support@roboreception.co.uk. We're really happy to have a one-to-one training session, or if you've got problems for any reason, then let us know and we can help.